welcome to Walkthrough's gameplay video Wolf Tanks PS4 second open beta. I'm just playing, and here we're playing Wolf Tanks second PS4 second open beta again. This will be day 3 and the last day. But the reason why you may be asking why we're starting at the main screen. I usually don't do this in my Wolf Tanks games. I only do it for when either the launcher is changed or when I start a new series, like I do with this one. However, there's something interesting that awaits us. Because the beta has actually ended. Or so they say. Yeah, let's look at here. As you can see, the beta is over. Thanks for participating. In the past few days, taking control of the world took to the battlefield by storm. We'd like to give a special thank you to everyone who participated in open beta. Please post any lingering comments or concerns on our official forum. Reminder, any tanks, XP, and silver acquired during the open beta will carry over to Wolf Tanks is officially released. We hope you had a blast. See you soon. See you in touch on their social media stuff. They put that a little prematurely. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering what this is a top-down twin stick shooter you can play when you're when the game is downloading, or if you just want to play Wolf Tanks twin stick top-down shooter style, you can do that. All right. But it's not over yet. It's going to be over soon, probably at 8 o'clock, or 6, 7, 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is when that's when the beta started, I think that's where, and then that's when the Wolf Tanks Xbox One beta ended as well, in the early a.m. Alright, let's go. Okay, what should we do first? I think we should do more T2 medium, or yeah, we should do T2 medium tank. Yes. Or M3 light. But what, I think I'm going to do 2 videos today, even though I really shouldn't. Again, I'm trying to get to sleep early, and it's 2:54 right now, but I just got done eating dinner. That late, I know, because I woke up at 7, I know that late, even though I went to sleep at like 3, I woke up at 7 and I ate dinner 3 minutes later, and I mean, eat lunch 3 minutes later and stuff like that. I'm trying to get on a better schedule, at least so I don't wake up at 7 or later. But sometimes, I don't know why, sometimes I just wake up 7 or later for reasons that are beyond me. It just, no matter, if I go to sleep at 12, the previous night, I still wake up at 7 or later for some reason. As in, I get more than 15 hours of sleep. I don't know how that happens, it just does. Alright, but you know what, let's do, how are we doing in too light? I know you can just look up there, but that's no fun. Upgrade, packages, oh, we can get that, that'll help. Oh, then we can go right to the M3 storage from there. Wait, that's a 50 caliber, that's 50 caliber machine gun, that's a Modus? Is what this thing uses as standard, really? I mean, yeah, there are machine guns in this game, they're just rare. Like, this has machine gun as well as there's an upgrade for the Panzer 1C, which I think is in the game. That also is a machine gun. Yes, you. Ooh, I might as well get you, because you might be fun. I'm not right now. Alright. Okay, so T2 medium, or, I mean, if we get T2 medium, we can get the M2 medium. You know what? Let's progress on something we need to progress down, which is the light tank tree. Alright. Yeah, we need to progress down this. We need to progress to the Russian tree. We need to progress to the medium tree as well to get to the heavy tanks. Because of this series, you know, yes, for whatever reason you don't watch my other 2 series that I have in Wolf Tanks, that I have in the other 2 Wolf Tanks, or the other 3 Wolf Tanks games, and I'm going to show off I'm going to show off at least one of every class, which that's easy, because America has all of them, and I like all the American classes. Because I do play them all. Well, I play light tank style, and I kind of sort of played artillery for a little bit, got the M3 Priest, but mine center battle. But then I stopped using it, that was on the Xboxes, by the way. I just don't like artillery in the Wolf Tanks, and I'm not like, I don't like artillery when it's on the enemy team shooting at me type of guy. I don't like it, or people that just don't like artillery in general. I like the T-57, which is the tier 2 American artilleries. because I just like that a little bit better. Because you know it's fast for a fire, it's accurate. It doesn't do so much damage, but yeah, I just like that more than lighter ones that do tons of damage, but are completely inaccurate and have no ray of fire. Oh, they can be fun because they got big because the last two American artilleries. Oh, by the way, that's what I call self-propelled guns or artillery in this game, or just what you call them usually is artilleries. Or yeah, that's what I call them usually is artilleries. Oh, watch out for the T-26. I'll play you again. After this, maybe. But anyway. I mean, the last, the Tier 10 American artilleries has the biggest gun in the game. Regardless of class, it has the biggest gun in the game. Regardless of class or country, it's the biggest gun in the game. The biggest gun that's not an artillery is the it's the Death Star, which is the Tier 10, which is the E100 something or other. There's a bunch of E100s in the game. I killed them all, by the way. But yeah, that one has the biggest gun that's not artillery. Yeah, sleep on this guy. Oh, is he waiting? Oh, yes, he is. Oh, great. Took 50 cal. Oh, we almost got him, and we slowed him down, and we did something else which I didn't catch. Back it up. Good thing he wasn't paying attention. Good thing these PlayStation 4 people aren't paying attention when they go there. I mean, we get decimated sometimes on this route, but there's times like this where they just don't know we exist over here. They just don't know this area exists, I suppose. And they're winning the middle. God, I really this thing's long reload time. Oh, it's D26. And he just fired all his guns at my teammate. Bad move. Unleash! Gotcha. Oh, my teammate got him. That's fine. Actually, that's not fine because I wasted bullets. And this gun has such a long reload time that wasting bullets is not a good idea. Hey, what was that guy trying to pull? Maybe he didn't know how to play artilleries. Maybe he was trying to play as a... Maybe he was trying to shotgun everyone. Which is a strategy with some artilleries, is to just go in and shotgun everyone. Basically just use your aim like this. Actually, I never explained what artilleries do in this series. Basically, artilleries are supposed to sit back behind the lines, way behind the lines, that's in mostly in your base at the time, or your spawn. And basically, use this mode, use their sniper mode, except artilleries don't use their sniper mode like this. Basically, they do what's called a satellite view, where they actually take a look at the battlefield from a bird's eye view, basically third person to fourth person type of deal. And then they can fire across the entire map on whoever is spotted. However, artilleries in tanks have the spot problem of they have range for the most part, as well as they can get blocked by terrain if they're not careful. Like let's say artillery being here trying to shoot over that hill, that will not work because the hill might be in the way when his guns like that. Because tanks does when it comes to accuracy of artilleries. Or when it gets to artilleries try to shoot over things, they do take into effect that when artilleries try shooting over something, their barrel is at some degrees. As in, if I were to try to shoot across the map like this, which across the map would be in the H line, then my gun would be up like this. However, if I tried shooting to like the F line or the F row, then my gun would be more like that. Therefore, it might get blocked. And if I try shooting even closer, like to the C row, then my gun would be blocked by that. So yeah. Oh, we win! Oh, and that's it. So yeah, they weren't getting. Yeah, they weren't getting. All right, but that was 5 minutes. That's good enough. And of course, that was the lag out, which is entirely possible. Let's look at our servers. Are they cautions? They are not. Oh, it's not. They're gone. All right. Well, we had the last game of the PS4, but yeah, that's fine. Yeah, maybe I should have done the T126 PlayStation, but oh well. So, what do I think? I mean, I guess I already said what I thought of Wolf Tanks on PlayStation 4, which this may be the best Wolf Tanks so far. I was supposed to put it on the Wii U, and then that'd probably be the best one. But I'm actually playing Teir on the Wii U, actually having the Wii U gamepad off to the side and actually being able to actually having your map and everything on that while playing with a Pro controller. That would be pretty awesome. You know, that might happen. I mean, Minecraft finally got on the Wii U, so we shall see. And then I'll make 5 versions of Wolf Tanks, again, not counting Blitz, because Blitz has a surname called Blitz, and therefore is not one of the main versions of Wolf Tanks. Same with Wolf Tanks Generals, that's a card game, and again, it has Generals in the title, therefore it's not Wolf Tanks. Or it's a spin-off of Wolf Tanks, not part of the main series. Anyway, so yeah, this is definitely the best one. You know, if you want to have the newest experience of Wolf Tanks, definitely this. If you want to have the most graphical experience of Wolf Tanks, definitely this. However, if you're fine with a little less graphics and a little less newness, then Wolf Tanks Xbox One is for you. And if you want more maps and more vehicles, then Wolf Tanks, the original Wolf Tanks PC is for you. I mean, and also, you know, if you just have a PS4 and your computer's not strong enough to run Wolf Tanks, because Wolf Tanks can be demanding. It's not nearly as demanding as Armored Warfare, but it can be demanding. And yeah, if you have, and if you can't play Wolf Tanks PC, then I recommend Wolf Tanks PlayStation. Same thing if you got an Xbox and you can do PC. However, if you have a PC and have an Xbox or PlayStation, you might want to check out Wolf Tanks. You might want to check out the console versions of Wolf Tanks because they are different. They are vastly different. The balancing is even different. Like some things that are broken or weak or have been nerfed on PC, like the super pershing, they are actually really good and fine on Wolf Tanks console. And just general, the community is a whole lot better than PC. Tier 1 players know what they're doing, at least on Xbox One. Because of the whole fact that Tier 1, because of the whole fact that, people like playing their Tier 1s every now and then on the Xbox, which may be a trend I started to set, which, that could be anything, because, I always get my T1 Cunningham with Ribbon PC. Although it's not on PC anymore because I just ran out of space, I had to use other things, and the T1E6 is definitely, I like that more than T1 Cunningham. But the T1 Cunningham, I kept it for the longest time on PC until I ran out of spaces, then I had to get rid of it. And also on Xbox, I straight up kept that, because I love my T1 Cunningham. I'm sure it didn't really show off in this series all that well, except when we start to dominate with the upgrade. I mean, it's still a great, it's a really good tank. Unupgraded, but it just becomes downright amazing when it's upgraded, and I just remember that more. But anyway, so I'm just going to talk for like a couple more minutes. Actually, I wonder, does that work? It does. Wow. All right, this works. All right, so we'll talk about. Okay, well, we gotta show off everything, I suppose. And I suppose you can play this, in between the periods as well. I mean, you don't have to, you don't have to play it right now. I mean, as long as you have it download, you can play it, which I find to be interesting. Oh, that's a fail. Look at, oh, dodge. He blocked. Gotcha, and dodge. You're complete. Alright, so like I was saying, yeah, basically with, I always love the Team Cunningham, and, even my friends, when my friends have kind of dropped, we sometimes play just tier 1s, even though he has tier 10s. Because, it's just a whole lot less stressful and just overall fun. And even I have some friends that actually dodge. Come on. Oh, great. He's a friend. I even have friends that actually put modules and, consumables on their light things. What was this gun missing? I'm on fire. Oh, great. Dodge! Aw. Double it. Gotcha. Keep behind this teammate. Oh, you can't do that. That's not good. Now. I don't know what's this gun missing. Which I guess makes it realistic. Or, true to the base game. Oh, I say, it uses the Brewing Medical. There we go, tier up. T50. T15. Tier complete. Okay, so it's not, no, it's not missing on its own. It's actually missing because the reticle's that big. Got it. It's the right circle. But yeah, I mean that's my story about the tier ones. I meant to say that I meant to recount the story on in the last video, but I never got around to it. But anyway, going back to speed boosting if we need it. That's probably unique to this version. That's a T-34, and we're shooting. And you can't do this in little tanks, by the way. You cannot shoot the front T-34 and expect to win with a T-15. There we go. Although a T-15 is a premium. I don't think it's actually in this version of Wolf Tanks. Also, it's horribly inaccurate on the move. I gotcha. And, yeah, I mean, Wolf Tanks PlayStation 4 is actually a really, really good version of Wolf Tanks. And, if you have a choice between playing only the PS4 or Xbox One version, I would actually recommend the GE. I actually recommend the PS4 version because I think it is a little bit better. Basically it's a little bit better. Although it only has the 3 nations instead of having all but the Czechs, which the Xbox One has, and well, Xbox 360. But 360 has worse graphics, much worse graphics than these two combined. So yeah. Oh, well, that's another T-34. Well, we're not cheating now, so we have a bunch better chance, but still. Wait, the cheating is supposed to be as big as a T-34. Yeah, they made this just for fun, by the way. They didn't make it just, this is not cheat to the game in any way. This is just for fun to do when, the servers are down or, you're updating. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Actually, speed boost. Suck it. Yeah, but would you want to play this instead of the Xbox One? I would say you might want to. Because the Xbox One, I just don't like the Xbox One controller for this game, as well as the Xbox One not having as good as graphics. I mean, that's like having graphic settings instead of maxed. Like you're one less, like you're on high or something. Like basically it's different. It's difference between your graphics on max and ultra. So yeah, I mean it's not that big of a difference, but if you really care, that is a big a difference. Although of course, well, thanks Xboxes have more vehicles and more maps than PlayStation will have. So yeah, and then you got PC. PC is not the. I'm gonna say PC is not the best version of Wolf Tanks. What do we get now? Chaffee. Okay. PC is not the best version of Wolf Tanks, gameplay wise, because it's not as well as balanced. Because Wolf Tanks PC still needs all the balancing on certain things, which Xbox is balanced out already. Also, Wolf Tanks PC doesn't have as good as graphics and gameplay, as well as HUD and stuff like that. The Wolf Tanks Xboxes have better HUD and just general gameplay. Well, Wolf Tanks PC has been out longer and has a bigger community, as well as the fact that it has more tanks and maps, and even more nations now that they released the Czechs. So yeah, I mean, actually, let's go. Activate the Phantom Drive. There we go. Actually, I might get to tier 10 on this. HD34s. I'm in the Chaffee now, and it's a tier 5. These guys are tier 5s. We have a much greater chance. Oh, I let that happen. Come on, stop missing. There we go. But yeah, I mean, PC is just the difference between you want to play the original on PC, you want to have more tanks. So what is this? KP1S. You want to have more tanks. You want to have more. You want to have more tanks. You want to have more. More tanks, more tanks, and more trick trees and vehicles in general. And the maps, as opposed to what you have on consoles, which is better graphics and graphics and gameplay. Oh, that's a T29. That's a problem. So, I mean, it all depends on what you prefer. And maybe you just prefer consoles over PC, like I do. Then that's another thing. That's another thing as well. Or if you prefer PlayStation over Xbox, that also is right. I mean, that also makes sense. But I mean, basically what I'm trying to say is don't rule out any version just because it's your preferred system and way to play. Because they all have their merits. Like right now, PlayStation has better graphics. Xboxes have more content. PC has more. Oh, we are so now dead. PC has more. Wait. Xboxes have more content than PC. And PC has way more content. However, it's not as updated. So yeah. So when someone says, "Oh, you should want to play PC because I'm a PC elitist and that's the only thing you should play," or someone says you should only play Xbox because it's because Xbox is the best, or PlayStation because you have to play PlayStation for some reason. So yeah. So don't pay them no mind because each different is each different is good in its own way. And we are so dead because stop sucking, I guess. And we got Tiger, alright. I mean, we might as well keep playing this till we win or lose. Nothing goes faster in reverse. That's Ford. Now this is gonna be in the normal game we'd totally be wrecking this T-34 more than we are. You get that gun around. Oh, it's even slower aiming now. That's interesting. No, T-34. I mean, Tiger versus T-29. On Earth should go. No, that would be a good fight. Except these T-29s seem to be using 76 millimeters. Because in case you don't know, the T-29 actually starts with the 76 millimeter that the Shermans get upgraded, which are tier 6s. And the 76 millimeter, is tiny compared to 90 and 105 millimeter this thing gets later on. Which I don't think that's something that people know is the T-29 does not start with the 90 mil or 105 because, well, you always see those. Because who would use a 76 millimeter on a tier 7 heavy tank? Christian is probably no one, including me. Alright. Okay, you got a couple more left. Yeah, see, the beta is over. I'm still playing. You know what? Radio Blast. I don't know what this does. Radio Blast, activate. That's what that does. Oh, get owned. I get owned. Alright. No, I get owned, please. I don't know why I'm getting my fingers cramping from this. Not quite sure how. Oh, IS-3? Oh, T complete. Ah, ISA versus T-34. That should be no contest. Until we're playing a top-down shooter. Oh, this thing's highly accurate, though. There we go. Well, I gotta go against 8 tanks. Interesting. I always meant to beat this mode ever since it first appeared on Xbox, but I never got around to it. Oh, I guess that's another reason to play Will Tank's console over PC. It's the fact that you get to play this mode. I should actually win. I should have went over there first. As Will Tank's PC doesn't have this mode at all. There we go. You can activate the camouflage if we need to. Come on, die. Dodge. You want to do that again? We can do that again. Gotcha. Sure, let's go. Oh, you got lucky. Good thing they can't see me. Sure, sinking missiles. Oh, that's what that does. Oh, wow. That's pretty awesome. Sure, let's see store health. T29 versus IS3. I actually don't know what tier the IS3 is, but when I'm in my T29 going against an IS3, I kind of don't want to. Going against Tigers, I'm fine because Tigers have their little plate which you can easily just own with your 90mm or 105. If you have the 75mm like these guys seem to have, then you're in a bad spot. Oh, that missed. There we go, more. There we go. That was it. Conqueror. Alright, that's tier 9. Because, oh, we're on tier 9 right now. Oh, that's a... That's a Glenarvan, I think. Yeah, this is a Conqueror. I always wanted me one of these, but I never went hard enough down the bridge trying to give me one. Well, I don't have any of my tier 8s or 9s or 10s yet. But still, okay, we got one more after this. But the Conqueror should wreck these guys stuff from. Because the Conqueror has a bigger gun. I think so anyway. Here we are, go. Oh, great. Oh, great. This is not good. This is not good. Actually, let's shoot that guy. I don't think I'm angling, no plays rolling this. Oh, 30-29. You really want stuff to be. You really want this to be hard, don't you? Yeah, they're wrecking me, and I'm not really wrecking the dodge. What do we have? Cloaking? I'm not going to cloak quite yet. Okay, yes I am. The other thing when I'm using my cloaking device or my phantom device, because that looks like because in World of Tanks Xboxes, I do have a video of this by the way. There was a game mode for Halloween last year, which is Halloween of 2015, where you basically played as a Phantom T-34, and it looks like that. Speed boost. Yeah, Surpass Conqueror. Hit all super booster. Oh, you got lucky. Oh wow. Alright, I hit him. There you go. I wasn't actually meaning to shoot him. I was meaning to shoot at that guy I was pointing at, but oh well. Gotcha. He's out of range, so let's fire on this guy. Oh, I should have dodged. Come on. I'll see you guys if I get a full episode anyway. Oh, great. I hit that guy. Oh, that went ran over his. Oh, there we go. That went right over his dodge. Ow. That went right over his. Great, we need to get that thing, but. Yes. Something. Ah, health. Yes, that's exactly what I needed. Be boost. Oh, we'll save it. Actually, no, we won't. Okay, so it can go right over stuff, your shot, if you're not careful. Oh, he's even blast. Oh, I should have dodged. I thought I did. I don't know if this matters, but I think the Conqueror is taller than the T-29 is. There we go. Alright, next tier and next and last tier, IS-7. Alright, next tank IS-7. No, I never really go against IS-7s. Oh, great. Oh, boss fight with a mouse. Great. Fantastic. Fantastic. And also don't have many experience with mouses either. I've only seen them, I want to say twice. I only seen them once on Xbox and once on PC. I think, I'm pretty sure. And both sides are on my team. And I only got a glimpse of the mouse on Xbox. However, on PC, I actually went up and went right next to it when I was in the Teir 59 pan. And the Teir 59 pan is almost as tall as a mouse, which is interesting. Oh, great. I'm going to start killing these T-34s. The reason is so we can get power-ups. Look at these ginormous T-34s. The size of my T-34, American. Or the size of my American T-34, which is a tier 8 heavy. And basically the T-29, but with a much bigger gun. A 120mm gun. Oh, the mouse is right. Mouse is... Oh, that's not good. Mouse, how dare you! How dare you, what? Oh, what do you call that? You need to kill the mouse, that's all we need to do. Puppy guarding, that's why he was doing. He was puppy guarding. I couldn't really form the idea in my head. Oh, come on. I think we're smaller than these T-34s, else things might be an issue. And we're also bigger than the mouse. I'll blow the mouse, blow up the mouse. Oh, I saw that. He was being smart. He thought I wasn't going to dodge. Oh, dodge. Oh, come on, get the mouse, get the mouse. Gotcha, I got the mouse. Oh, we still gotta kill these T-34s. No, we don't. Yeah, we win. Mission complete. Explosions, yeah. And final score 47,483. Yeah, last thing we do on World of Tanks, PlayStation until it releases or until the beta comes up. Which both are entirely likely. Oh, around 30 minutes as well, nice. So yeah, what do I think of, alright, so I thought about World of Tanks, PlayStation, so let's just recap. Basically, if you have a PlayStation, get it. If you have a PC that's capable of running World of Tanks, should you get on PlayStation? Yes, you should. Reasons. It is an updated game, but it is updated both in gameplay, just how the gameplay works. Yes, I mean, I think it has the same physics model as PC does, but which that would change when PC gets its physics model upgraded. Then that would change, but as of right now, it's basically the same physics model. However, the gameplay is different, both in terms of your HUD, as well as your garage, and yeah, and basically the gameplay is better than on World of Tanks PC because the balancing is a whole lot better than on PC. Because I never heard anyone complain about any balancing issues on PC. I mean, on the Xbox. However, on PC, people complain about these balancing issues. And those issues don't apply on Xbox as far as I can tell. On console in this case. So yeah, and it also has better graphics. So yeah, and also has a tutorial, a good, a in-depth tutorial, unlike Full Tanks PC, which just has that one mission. And then we get to another thing. Oh, and also, the reason why you should get it because of that. However, if you don't need all that, then you can just play World of Tanks. I think probably playing World of Tanks PC. Oh, I guess also PlayStation 4 is better community, as far as I can tell. And the reason why you should play PC over PS4 is if you want more vehicles, more nations, more maps, and the ability to in-depth customize your vehicle, unlike World of Tanks consoles where they have packages, instead of being able to put that specific gun with that specific engine with that specific turret on your tank. Like I used the example earlier in this, in like the third or fourth video where I basically where I said that you can have the T-29 with the 105mm cannon instead of anything else. Unlike World of Tanks Xbox, where you must have a bigger engine and you must have the bigger engine and you must have the bigger engine and you must have the turret or the better turret. So on PC you don't have to do that. So I mean, it depends on just how you. It depends on. And it just depends on how what your preference is. Do you want more graphics, better just better gameplay, or do you want more stuff? But World of Tanks Xboxes do have well, I guess World of Tanks consoles do have exclusive units like the T-22 prototype, like a ton of different premiums like the Fury, and all that stuff, where World of Tanks PC does not. Also, World of Tanks Xboxes get the rare premiums more than World of Tanks PC does, like the M3 Lite. World of Tanks Xboxes had gotten it like 4 times. That was the original founder vehicle for World of Tanks Xbox 360. Then you got what else? And just little stuff like the T28 the T28 concept just came out on Xbox, which is a reward tank in PC. Whether or not you think that's good or not on consoles, consoles don't have reward tanks, they just have tanks you buy. Unlike PC, which have reward tanks, where basically tanks you get rewards by completing these missions, which can be grindy or can just be ridiculously difficult. Consoles don't have that, they just allow you to buy the unit straight up. However, that might be a bad thing. It's a good thing if you want that unit and you're willing to pay for it. It's a bad thing because if you're not willing to pay for it, however, if you're willing for the time to get that unit or get that vehicle, then that's not, then that's a bad thing. So yeah, I mean, they basically made all 4 World of Tanks different enough that you want to play them all. Different enough that you can't play them all and don't feel like you're not putting enough effort into the other one. Like, so yeah, that's the great thing about Wolf Tanks is no, that's the great thing about what we're going to do with the Wolf Tanks games. Is you can play if you have the ability to play them all. I would recommend you do, except 360. You can just play Wolf Tanks Xbox One and you get the same experience, except better. You play whichever. You can pick and choose whichever you want. Don't feel cheated. Don't feel like Wargaming's not taking care of you because all 4 games are being updated. All 4 games, all 4 games are constantly being upgraded. All 4 games, are just constantly being cared for. So yeah, that's just how Wolf thinks is, and that's a good thing. I personally will be playing Xbox One, PlayStation 4. Actually, I'll personally be playing all 4. Reasons why I'm going to be playing all 4. Playing PC for its unique tanks and maps, or playing PC for its because there's more maps and more vehicles, mostly more vehicles. Playing Wolf Tanks Xbox 360 with friends. Playing Wolf Tanks Xbox One, because I just like that version a lot with its just being an updated Wolf Tanks as well as some of the exclusive vehicles like the T-22 prototype, the Fury. I can't really think of any other ones. Oh yes, the Freedom. How dare I forget the Freedom? Yes, the Freedom as well. And then you got. I'm going through all my things I have on Wolf Tanks Xbox One, trying to find the exclusives that I like. I guess the Cromwell Knight. Yeah, that works too. So yeah, I'll be playing that I'll be playing Xbox. No, I'll be playing Xbox One because I just had that much progress on it already. I got 3 tier 7s, all American, and all my other trees I'm working on really hard are either tier 5s or 6s by now. Unlike PC where I got a tier 5, I only got 1 tier 5. I only got 1 tier 5 and a tier 4 on the path I'm going. The max, and then on my 3rd pass, which is checks, I only have like a tier 3. And then on PlayStation 4, well, I have nothing right now. No, of course nothing. Not trying to be condescending to all the low level things I already have, but still. So yeah, it's just it's worth playing each one because I will personally be doing it. I prefer I prefer Wolf Tanks PlayStation 4, but here's something I meant to say. I will be playing more of Wolf Tanks Xbox One because I already have progress in that. That's something I need to mention. If you're playing PC, do you want to play PlayStation 4? If you already have all your stuff on PC. Then that'd be, I would say you want to because the game is different, and also the game has exclusive units, or I say units, exclusive vehicles. However, on PC, if you just have everything, you have everything. So also I guess you can make the excuse of if I have everything on PC, I should play the consoles because the consoles is the first start. So yeah. Again, it's just depending on how you feel about that. But yeah, and I'll be also playing PC to go through the Japanese heavies as well as the British American line and the Czechs. So yeah. All right, but yeah. So next time you'll see me, and next I'll definitely be playing this next beta or when it releases, whatever comes first. And yeah. So I'll see you then. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching on this video. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me to leave a comment or suggestions for this series, like what tanks I should be doing next, or what tech trees I should go up, or any if I'll play. Wolf Tanks, PS4 in general. Even not the system is coming through. That's going to come through people that do that. And I guess see you in a second.